Alright, so I shuffled up. This is part 2 of how fast can I get Kaervek into play. So I'll draw from my initial hand. 7 cards. No land! Bloody hell. Okay, so I'll get rid of everything except the voltaic key. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 land. Are you kidding? 1 land. Bloody hell. 1 land. Jesus Christ. So, let's shuffle these back in and let's see if I can possibly recover from this. In any case, I did draw Grim Monolith. I do have a voltaic key. I only have 1 land. No soul ring. No mana vault that I can cast with 1 land. So let's see how badly this goes. Alright, so draw for my turn. And it's not a land. Thank you, deck. So anyway, play Sulphur Springs, tap, play the voltaic key. My opponents take their turns, they do whatever nonsense they're going to do. Draw for my turn, and it's not a land. Bloody fantastic. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't do anything. My opponents take their turns. See that mana screwed and quite open. And that's not a land. So at the end of the turn I have to discard. I'll discard the Inferno Titan, because I can always get him back with Beacon of Unrest if I ever get land. So this is now turn 3. Oh look, that's a land. Finally. Bloody hell. So sacrifice my Bloodstained Mire. I'll just get the first land I find. Not going to be fancy about this. So, turn 3, I'm 1 land behind, but I can spend 2, cast the Grim Monolith, move the camera. Okay, so my opponents take their turns and tap. This is now turn, I believe it's turn 4. Exquisite Blood. That's interesting. So I can tap the Monolith for 3, spend 1 to untap it, tap it for 5, red, black. So again, turn, oh, I lost count. Turn 4 or 5, I'm getting Kaervek in play. Not ideal. I have nothing to protect him with, but I would just run him out there anyway, because he does give my opponents something to think about, and they start slowing down casting things. So, my opponents untap, do their nonsense, I untap to start my nonsense. Grim Monolith will not untap, and it won't hurt me either, unlike Mana Vault. I've got the key. Is this a land? Is this a land? This is not a land. It's not bad, but it's not a land. So, what would I do? I effectively only have 2 mana because it would cost me 1. No, I effectively only have 1 colored source because it would cost me 1 to untap Monolith. And I would get 3 out of it, so it would be 4. And there's nothing... Maybe I'll just do that. So, colorless, key, Monolith, tap the Monolith for 3, tap the Swamp for 1, and play Erebos. So at least my opponents cannot gain life, if my imaginary opponents were attempting to do such a thing. So, next turn, untap, tap the key. Do I get a land? Do I get it? No, I don't get a land. Thank you, deck, for being wholly uncooperative. Okay, at this point, I am thoroughly frustrated. In most of the games that I would play if this happened, I'd just be kind of dead in the water. We're now looking at turn 5 or 6, and I would just be getting overwhelmed. Now, depending on how many beers I've had at this session, I might still be having a great time because Kaervek might not have died. People might have been casting things just to see what I choose to kill. I might have been making it, look, man, I've got 2 lands. Okay? If you cast things that don't interest me, Kaervek's not going to hit you or your creatures. They're going to hit him and his creatures. He will suffer for your spells. All right, bet. Woohoo, good deal. So, anyway, I'm going to shut it off there and shuffle the deck. And hopefully, when I take it out again at a real game, I actually get land. I mean, there's only 37, 38 lands in the deck and about 8 mana rocks. Bloody hell.